Hey guys, welcome to your channel. We are going to discuss some art and culture objective questions picked from the Gupta period. These questions are equally helpful for mains because these will give you a concept which you can put in answer. Let's proceed to the questions. Question number 1. Religion is mainly a representative aura of contemporary socio-economic aspects. The Shudras were permitted to perform religious rites and to worship Krishna during the time of Gupta period. Which of the following economic aspect was justified by this religious improvement? What is the core of the question? That there is always an integral relationship between religion and economy. Religion reflects whatever is going on in society and economy. In the Gupta period, the Shudras, who were mainly a lower social class, got upliftment in terms of religion. So the question is asking that is there any economic aspect who is boosted this social class for this upliftment in religion? So question number option A, the religious rites performed by them enhance the economic benefits of the priest. This is correct because the priest got a gift and other resources by performing religious rites, and the Shudras had been able to perform rites because they had money or they had other economic resources which they can provide to the priest for performing religious rites. That means they have economic resources or they had money in the Gupta period, and that is why they had been able to manage priests to perform religious rites. That is why A is a correct option which shows the link of economy and religion for this social class in Gupta period. Option B, the Shudras uplifted themselves to agricultural laborers from servants in this period. This is correct. In Gupta period, most of the people from this class were involved in agricultural field. That is why it added the economic benefit to them. Question number 2. Which of the following marginal class got upliftment on social order during the Gupta period? It is Shudra. B. Because the condition of Chandals were very poor during Gupta period. Question number 3. The sex discrimination in Gupta period was based on the line of economy. On the economic line. Which of the following statements support this argument? That means what? The discrimination on gender basis between man and woman was on the economic line, right? What is the relationship between economy and sex discrimination? The question is asking that. Option A, women with higher income were prohibited from worshipping Krishna and performing religious rites. This is a superfluous option. This is wrong. Do not get confused by having seen the question, right? The question is asking economy, the relationship between economy and sex discrimination. Option A, women with higher income were prohibited from worshipping Krishna and performing religious rites. We have not found any evidence of such kind of argument. Option B, women from the lower social classes were allowed to listen to Ramayana and to worship Krishna. Option B is correct. And why option B is correct? Because in Gupta period, the women from lower social classes enjoyed greater freedom. Why greater freedom? Because they were involved in labor, they were involved in work. They went outside home, they earned money, and that is why they enjoyed greater freedom in comparison to the women from the upper social class who were mainly confined within the four walls of home. That is why women from lower social classes enjoy much more freedom, and as a result of this they have a considerable voice over their right. So option B is correct here. Question number 4. Which of the following statement are true regarding the status of women in Gupta society? Option A, Kaitayana gives the women the right to inherit property as well as Stridhana. This is correct. Option B, Nyuga, a Vedic practice, was not allowed by the lawmakers in Gupta period. This is also correct. Nyuga, a Vedic practice, was not actually allowed in Gupta period, right? But among the lower social classes, Chandal, Shudra, this Nyuga Pratha was prevalent. Option C, Widow remarriage and Nyuga Pratha were prevalent among the lower social classes in Gupta period. This is correct. So all the three options are correct regarding the status of women in Gupta society here. Question number 5. The pitiable conditions of Chandals were found on the account of, it is option A, Fahien. Question number 6. Which of the following statement is true regarding Bhagavatism in Gupta period? Option A, it marked the assimilation of tribal and Vedic gods. This is true. Tribal god Narayana and Vedic god Vishnu, both these gods were assimilated in on Bhagavatism. That is why Bhagavatism represented a kind of assimilation of Vedic and non-Vedic gods. It also shows a kind of assimilation on social order in Gupta society. Option B, it earmarked the concept of cycle of birth on the line of existing social order. This is also correct. Vishnu represented a kind of 10 incarnations. Right, in each incarnation he will actually liberate a kind of social class from their sufferings. So this cycle of this cycle of birth is actually given on the account of existing social order. This is also correct. Option C, it paved the way for a new literary trend centering around Vishnu. This is also correct. When Bhagavatism got prevailed and when Bhagavatism got popular during this Gupta period, most of the literature was centered around Vishnu. That is why Vishnu actually gave a new era of literature in Gupta period. Option D, it attracted foreigners, Buddhists, mains and other social classes as well. It should the word mains is wrong. It should be Jains actually, right? It is a typing mistake. It attracted foreigners, Buddhists, Jains and other social classes as well. This is true. The Bhagavatism was so popular in Gupta period that it equally attracted people from all the religions, including Buddhists, Jains and other social classes. So all the four options are correct here. Question number 7. Choose the correct information regarding religious god Krishna in Gupta times. Option A, he was a trinity of god in Gupta times. No, Krishna was not a trinity of god. Trinity of gods were Vishnu, Brahma and Rudra, Shiva. Option A is wrong. Option B, he was worshipped by people from lower classes including women. Correct. Option B is correct. Question number 8. Choose the correct statement regarding religious developments in Gupta period. Option A, idolatry became a common feature. This is correct. When Hinduism was the prominent trend of religion in Gupta period, people began to worship statues. So idolatry became a common feature in Gupta period. Option B, many new festivals began with religious fervor. This is also correct. Buddhism and Jainism got characters from Bhagavatism. This is correct because Bhagavatism influenced all other streams of existing religion at that time. Option D, the Gupta society evidenced zero tolerance on religious aspect. This is wrong because despite the prevalence and prominence of Hinduism, there was very less example of religious persecution, right? So option D is wrong. Question number 9. Which of the following shows the correct artistic representation in Gupta period? Option A, Samudragupta is represented playing lute on the coins. Correct. Option B, Chandragupta II maintained 9 luminaries in his court. This is also correct. So both the options are correct. Question number 10. Which of the following religious representation bears the sign of social discrimination? It is pantheon of gods. Pantheon of God means what? Here a leading god is surrounded by other minor gods and the leading god is represented in major form. He is represented in such a way that he can easily attract the attention of people. Means he is represented in big form while the other gods, minor gods, are represented in a small form. That means pantheon of gods actually represents a kind of social discrimination prevalent in society. Question number 11. In which of the following aspect Gupta period evidenced considerable weakness? Architecture, literature, agriculture. It is architecture. Question number 12. Which of the following place does not bear evidence of Gupta temples? Vitorgaon, Deoghar. It should be Deogarh. right? Not P, Deozarh, and both the places actually evidence the Gupta evidence. Both these places evidence Gupta temple. So both the options are correct. So as a whole, from these questions, we have found various concepts regarding the status of women, relationship between religion and society, relationship between economy and religion, how religion assimilated social order, how religion has represented the assimilation of social order, influence of Bhagavatism on other religions, tolerance in Gupta period. These concepts we can gather from these questions, and on the basis of these concepts we can also write answers or prepare notes for mains exam. So hope these questions will help you. I'll come again with another set of questions. Till then, study well, take care, and bye bye.